So whatever I was saying, the ball at City Fitness, the camera that was invisible, but it weaved through all the people in City Fitness. The ball is sort of acting like if someone were a puppeteer or a puppet master, the camera would be searching to grab hold or hook someone, grab hold of their core, if you will. We are on the prowl. Some people would see it as Satan, but we are on the prowl to figure out who we can puppet to perfection. Someone who can look like a model, like an AI figure singing, you know, I'm so lonely, broken hearted, or lonely, da 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 da. So there are AI figures playing these songs on a guitar as you go through shorts and everything. And they're perfect. You know, their arms are like the woman from the Terminator. You know, when women can have those arms, they call them, look at those guns, you know, but it's really like their arms are perfectly, you know, they've worked out their entire lives or whatever, and they look so good. Anyway, what if someone were on the prowl to create the perfect woman or man? Women are easier, I'm sorry to say, ladies. I'm a feminist of the highest order, but women are easier. It's just a fact. So if someone were to come along to try to puppet or handle someone, women are easier. What can I say, ladies? The LGBT community and the feminists out there. This is after 54 years of technically deflating balls since 1981. Men can handle people. It's hard to be a woman who manhandles someone. It can be done, like a ball breaker woman, you know. Some of those in the LGBT community and then some, but it's kind of the hour makes it hard to see the anyway, the whole point being is Sirens became, I believe, a harassment tactic, but I was curious about the timing of that, me seeing a video and then it kicking in. So either the video was a precursor, it could have been a warning, like this is what they do and it might come up next, or someone decided to do it because they knew I saw the video, even though no one should know what video I saw in the privacy of my own apartment. So, they wanted to be, okay. Anyway, the point being, Sirens became an anchor. So Sirens became an anchor. A lot of things have become an anchor. And whistling became an anchor, and I had a friend acquaintance who I had been spending time with, and she used, there's a medevac coming in here, she used a whistle as a ringtone. Remember when everyone had ringtones back in the day? She would use a ringtone as a whistle, and someone kept calling her on the phone, and this was just after I was made to believe I'd be murdered in my apartment, and it was one of the first 3 nights. So and I would wind up going over to her house. We had blizzard, snow, heavy snow at the end of January and into February. So I would wind up going to her house to stay because I was too afraid to stay at my apartment. She was in an apartment, but it was in, again, like it was in a big gigantic mansionist row home, and West Philly has tons of these humongous homes that are converted to apartments. So I stayed with her, and when I first got there, her friend Pablo was there on a fixie bike in the snowstorm. And when he left, he kept calling her from his trek home on the bike, and I kept hearing whistle, 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 whistle. So anyway, that's that. Whole point being, certain things are used as anchors, and this was actually information available to learn about. It used to be online in mass numbers. I think they whitewashed the internet, if you will. Also, the deepest part of the game, or the biggest part of the game, is over, if you will, if it were a game. And yeah, I think the pandemic put a wrench in things. Also, you know, there's changing of guards all the time at the White House, so I really don't know how people operate, or if people try to do something while someone else is in office, and it goes, you know, it's hard. I have no idea. I do know that it was bad, and, you know, I guess they're putting down cement in one of these front storefronts down here at the quote-unquote WeWork building that looks like a show more than working. There's a difference, ladies and gentlemen. And besides, if you call for help, say to certain law firms in here, they probably won't be able to help you that much. Just a heads up. I already trying. So the cement trucks are over on this side. Fever Tree reminds me of Angels in America when they were talking about really a fever dream. It's the Mormon character mother was talking about a fever dream of her son, I guess. I don't know. So, just one, and then there's Sylvie over here too. If the band's a rockin', don't come knocking. So Sylvie on both, red and yellow and gray. That was when the Eagles won, I guess. Don't they have cement already?